My name is Omar Clifton. You can call me Omar Cookin. No, but I'm here to ask you a question. Is cooking an art form? To me, it's definitely an art. To others, they may not think so. But I'm here to show you how cooking is really an art form. Have you ever seen something so beautiful it looks inedible? Sort of like icing it on a cake? Well, I know I have. I've seen Louis Vuitton purses, Gucci bags, even Barbie dolls. They look real, but it's in the form of a cake. Have you ever heard noises that trigger reactions such as boiling water? Have you ever have you ever smelled something that smells so good it paints a vivid picture? Have you ever felt heat so spicy when you taste it, it keeps you coming back for more and more? I know when I make my jerk chicken, people that don't like a lot of spices, they taste it and they can't resist. They keep eating and eating. Can you make something out of nothing? I know my kids come to me, they go into the refrigerator, they come back to me, Daddy, there's nothing to eat. I go in the fridge, take out a couple of items, chop, 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 serve it up, they eat a meal that they love. Using your five senses could create wonders. A lady by the name of Maria Bernardis, she states that cooking is not about measurements and precision. It's about connecting to the ingredients and yourself. Your senses become your measuring tool, and your soul becomes your guidance system. Cooking is used for a variety of things. It's used for relieving stress, getting kids to eat, or making you or others feel happy. Let's start by looking at sight. When you see something appealing, you want it and you go and get it. And with smell, smell is used to attract. Kind of like a bear at a campsite. When they smell good food, they follow that trail. I know when I smell a good barbecue, I follow that smell so I could feast on some barbecue chicken and barbecue ribs. And my favorite, jerk chicken. But you know I can feast, you could tell. Just use your imagination when you're building and fixing dishes. Because with that imagination, you could take a meal that maybe you messed up on, and with a little alterations, you can fix it. Or you might buy a meal from a restaurant, and you don't like how it came out. Do a little bit of altering, and you love it again. Adding finishing touches to meals, it won't be hard if you use your imagination, and just to be creative. And if you're already a creative person, you can teach others how to be creative. You can arrange for kids to eat better, as in making their desserts out of fresh fruits. You could make their veggies look appealing with their entrees, even if it's drizzling a little chocolate, or customizing their entrees into happy faces. You may not realize it, but you'll be helping others without them acknowledging it to eat better. Kids always love creative things with their food. So when they see something creative, guess what? They'll love to eat it. When vision and your senses colliding with foods, it creates an art form that everyone is capable of. So the next time you cook, think about leaving an everlasting expression, like a painting on a wall, because cooking is an art form. I want to thank you for listening and picking up a new art form of cooking. That's it for me. My name is Omar Clifton, but don't forget, call me Omar Cooking. Thank you. Hello, my name is Omar Clifton, but you guys could call me Omar Cooking. But no, seriously, today I'm here to ask you a question. Is cooking an art form? To me, cooking is definitely an art. To others, they may not think so. But today I'm gonna show you how cooking is really an art form. Like, say for instance, have you ever seen something so beautiful it looks inedible, like decorations on a cake? I know I have. I've seen Louis Vuitton purses, Gucci bags, and even Barbie dolls. They look real, but it was edible in the form of a cake. Have you ever heard noises that trigger reactions, such as, let's say, boiling water? Have you ever felt heat? Heat so spicy that when you taste it, it keeps you coming back for more and more? When I make my jerk chicken on the grill, people that don't even like spices, they taste it and it's so good to them, they keep on coming back for more and even come back and ask me for the recipe. Have you ever smelled something so good that it paints a vivid picture? It's happened to me a lot. Or can you make something out of nothing? Like when my kids comes into the kitchen and go in the fridge. Daddy, there's nothing to eat. Daddy goes into the fridge, take out a few items, chef up something real quick, serve it to them, and they're happy. They have a wonderful meal. Your five senses can do you wonders. A lady by the name of Maria Bernardis, she states that cooking is not about the measurements and precision. It's about connecting the ingredients and yourself. Your senses become the measuring tools, and your soul becomes the guidance system. Cooking can be used for a variety of things. As stress relief, getting kids to eat more, or just something simple as making yourself or others feel good. Let's look at sight. With sight and cooking, well, put it like this. When you see something, you like it, you go and get it. And smell. Smell is used to attract. It's kind of like a bear at a campsite. They smell the good aromas, and they come following to your campsite. Me, I know when I'm driving and I smell a good barbecue, I follow that smell so I can feast on some good barbecue chicken or ribs. Or my favorite, jerk chicken or jerk pork. You can tell, I love to eat. But let's get back to the story though. With sounds and tastes, it helps you. It helps you to tell if things are ready or not, or if things are up to par. When cooking, also use your imagination. With your imaginations, you could build great dishes, or you can fix dishes. Say you cook something and you don't like how it turned out. With altering it a little bit, you could actually make it a masterpiece. Or you might buy something from a restaurant. You're like, oh my gosh, this don't taste good. When you add your finishing touches, you made it better than what the restaurant did. But being creative and making cooking an art form, it's within, and if you don't have it in you, someone that do have it in them, they can actually teach you how to be creative, and you start picking up on little things here and there. Eventually you'll get the swing of it, and you'll start making good meals and dishes that everybody would love too. You can arrange kids to eat better by maybe making desserts out of fresh fruits, or making veggies appealing on their entrees, such as making smiley faces maybe, or it could be as simple if they like chocolate. You could drizzle a little bit of chocolate on their food. Kids will always love a little creativity, especially with their foods, which means that they'll love to eat. When vision and your senses colliding with foods, it creates an art that everyone is capable of. So the next time you cook, think of leaving an everlasting expression, like a painting on the wall, because cooking is truly an art form. I want to thank you for listening and picking up a new art form in the form of cooking. My name is Omar Clifton, but you could call me Omar Cooking. I'm out.